I am aware that somebody came online before. I don't know what's happened, if it's loss of connection. I could hear a lot of background noise, so I don't know if that interfered with anything. However, I'm just going to go through the learning outcomes 2 and 3 because this session is actually recorded. So therefore, you can go through it at your own time and hopefully address these 2 learning outcomes. However, if you do have any questions, please email me at caroline@ukuniversity.co.uk. So first of all, the first learning outcome states, explain the importance of accounting for business success. So in this section, if you go to 2.2, where it says principles of accounting for business, if you include these in the box, as you can see on the presentation now, if you include these, this will address this learning outcome. Now, I have got something in text that I've actually wrote at this, so I'm going to read it out to you, and hopefully it will give you an insight of what to include, exactly what in this section. So a company needs to earn a profit to thrive, and basic accounting is important for determining whether its revenue is greater than its expenses. While basic accounting is fairly simple, all these areas where a company is spending and earning money is potentially challenging. Investments tend to make the process more complicated. Companies need to invest to grow, but the cost of an investment changes over time. In addition, companies have the ability to change how they deal with investments in order to pay less in taxes. Accountants are able to analyze this data and determine better ways of reporting revenue, spending, and investment. Noticing changes over time is also difficult, and companies rely on accurate accounting to determine if their tactics are working well. Tracking these changes in customer interest after an advertising campaign, for example, requires tracking sales before and after the campaign has begun. Accountants are able to collect this information and factor out other variables that can cause changes. Most accountants now use computer tools to help them deliver more informative, analytical reports. So as you can see, that gives you an insight how to address that first learning outcome. And like I said, if the principles of accounting for business will keep you on track to explain the importance of accounting for business success. And now if we go on to learning outcome 3, it is to present and interpret key accounting information using profit and loss accounts. And as you can see, the grading criteria changes because that is for a pass, and then you've got an analysis, business performance using basic ratios if you're trying to get a merit, and then it goes on to a distinction, which analyse business performance using ratios and accounting information, including budgets, profits, and loss of account, cash flow predictions, and ratios. Both of them actually state analyse. So if you're analysing something, you're making connections among ideas, you're comparing and you're contrasting. It's obviously more in depth than just stating exactly what it is. You need to make it applicable. So I'll give you an example of the profit and loss account, as you can see in the slide where it says example, and then I've gone on to put some questions that you may ask. So all you need to do is show an understanding of what profit and loss looks like, and show you've interpreted the data. So write how you've understood the data, show me what you've analysed on paper so that I know that you've addressed that learning outcome. And the question section, I'd give you some answers to each question so that it'll be easier for you to address the learning outcome. But obviously you need to go off and do your readings and link academic resources to your writing. So why are budgets important in business and organisations? So your budgets, you're going to have things that are coming out your budget, such as your rent, your mortgage, utilities, loans, however you've got your money. You're going to have payroll, you're going to have purchasing, products, advertising, IT services. It's things like that that you need to put in there to show me that you've understood why budgets are important in business, and anything that you might find is relevant. I'm only giving you suggestions to address the learning outcomes. And then like benefits of budgeting, because it allows you to continuously track where you are financially. It allows you to set up earning goals. If you pay staff, it gives you the ability to see the salaries of the staff, see where exactly that you can pay them, if you've got enough to be paying your staff each week, or is it monthly. Also, what are the cash flow predictions? So in this section, it needs to be giving you a forecast. A cash flow forecast is an estimate of the money you can expect to flow in and out of your business. For example, cash inflow. So you've got the incoming. So if you've got incoming from owners, have you got incoming from the government? It's up to you to predict where this incoming is coming from, to show that you've got an understanding of what it is. And then you've got your cash outflows. So you're buying new assets to generate more money within your business. Are you paying loans back? Are you paying investors? Are you paying owners? Where is this money going? Or is the company breaking even? So this is where the expenses and the revenue are equal. There is no net loss or gain, and one has broken even. And then you've got what is meant by return on investment. So it measures the gain or loss generated on an investment. So if you get a return of an investment, you might take out a personal finance, so pay yourself a salary. You might put it back in, you might inject it back into the company. Show me that you've understood what is meant by return on investment. To calculate the return on investment, it is divided by the cost of the investment, and the result is expressed as a percentage or a ratio. So show me what that looks like within the business. Keep everything in line with the Harvard referencing system. If you do have any questions, please email me at caroline@ukversity.co.uk. I'm sorry that you couldn't attend today's session. However, this will be uploaded onto Moodle so you can go through it. If you don't feel that you can address these learning outcomes, then, like I said, please email me and we'll go through everything together. Thank you.